Okay, hey everyone, welcome to today's program on Hope Nope Nope Plus EFT Healers Certification Course. How many people here are ready to become healers? Type in me in the chat window if you're ready to become healers, whether you're attending from Zoom or YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or a different webinar platform where we are right now streaming this workshop to multiple platforms. Wherever you are, if you really want to become a healer, type in me in the chat window now, because this is not just about us. It's about healing thousands of people all over the world. Now, before I start, I'm going to play a small introduction video for those of you who are meeting me for the very first time. And immediately after that video is complete, you will also see a small video of the amount of people who've already started creating results as Hope Nope No healers, started making money, healing themselves, healing other people. And then after those two videos, we will start today's workshop on how you can become a Hope Nope No healer with EFT, and that too certified, and even start making money and help thousands of people in the world. Are you ready? Everyone type in R for ready in the chat window now. Here we go.
Ready? Let's go. Step into the magical world of Law of Attraction with Indu and Mitesh Khatri. They are masters with over 18 years of experience, authors of 2 best-selling books, Law of Attraction and Awaken the Leader in You, trained over 300 organizations worldwide, and have a lasting impact on over 1 million people across the globe.
It's life-changing,
amazing, awesome.
I've become more positive.
I've never been happier in life.
Stress, tension, they are scared to come to me.
Paisa vasool, I like that.
Full on masti.
Indu and Mitesh are here to make a remarkable change in your health, relationships, career, money and spiritual lives.
The growth has been phenomenal, I would say. Knowing from where I was and what has happened in the last 1 year, I would say it's phenomenal.
Today the dam is open and the miracles are happening every moment.
My entire outlook has changed. I was never so elated, I was never so happy.
I've been able to be a go-getter and really create results. So certain objectives that we had at the beginning of the year, which many people thought would be a challenge, I was able to accomplish them in 6 months.
So what are you waiting for? Join the magical world of Law of Attraction today and transform your lives now like you never thought possible. Give it up for Indu and Mitesh Khatri.
I'm doing VIP healing for my hubby, and I got a very good result from him. He paid 2 months payment for VIP healing.
Your husband paid you for healing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My God, you are the best healers in terms of influencing here. This is amazing.
This 1 year, I made more than 2 lakhs, sir. 2 lakh plus.
Wow, everyone type in congratulations for her. This is amazing. Share one big result of one of your students. One big result.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One lady, she is very much depressed, and she decided to go out from her house. Then we have done for the relationship condition, advanced open for relationship condition. Now she is sharing many good things in her life. Wow. She's not yet gone, and she came back and she's living very happily with her family members.
होप नोप नो का जो जर्नी है वो 16 सितंबर से स्टार्ट किया था. वहां से लेकर अभी तक मैंने कम से कम 30 लोग को हील किया है.
Wow, amazing.
And one more big result that I am telling that one of the lady, because me and my wife both are working together, तो एक लेडी को वेट लॉस का प्रॉब्लम आ रहा था, तो उन्होंने होप नोप नो करके ही खाली 10 किलो वेट लॉस किया है. सर डायरेक्ट 1-to-1 हीलिंग जो किया है, वहां से मेरे को 5 क्लाइंट मिले हैं जिनका फीस था 10,000 रुपीज.
सो 50,000 हो गया.
50,000 मिल गए वहां से. और ग्रुप कोचिंग मैंने किया है सर, वहां पे मेरे को 50,000 मिला है. तो मेरा टोटल इनकम अभी सितंबर से लेकर दिसंबर एंड तक 1 लाख खाली हीलिंग से हुआ है. दृष्टि का अलग, मेरा अलग. हमारा खाली.
और अभी तक 500 प्लस लोगों को फ्री हीलिंग हुआ है.
Amazing. 500 free people.
2 लाख प्लस इनकम हो गई है इससे.
Wow.
और 21 डेज होने के बाद उसका पाइल्स पूरी तरह से क्योर हो गया.
In 21 days
मतलब
piles. My
हाँ,
God.
21 डेज का था सर. जिनको थोड़ा पैसों का दिक्कत था, कहीं भरने थे पैसे और उनके पास पैसा नहीं था, घर का हफ्ता भरना था, और क्लास करने को 2 ही दिन हुए. मैंने उनको बोला था कि बाद में दे देना, पैसे का कोई ये नहीं है. और 2 ही दिन में उसके हस्बैंड के फ्रेंड ने 2 लाख रुपए उनको लाकर दे दिए. कि अभी मुझे जरूरत नहीं है, ये आप रखो, जब मतलब कभी लगेगा.
Then this week only I got one paid client.
Wow.
she's a young lady and she was suffering from the anxiety and other things. And within 2 sessions only, with first one with the EFT and the second one is the Tears of Joy.
Right.
She was able to cope up with her anxiety.
Wow.
And yesterday she had a stall somewhere, the business opportunity, and she was very excited and she did very well.
Amazing.
I am very low at my relationship and my career and my financial condition.
Cancel,
And now
cancel.
I give myself to 10, 10, 10, 10, and in all areas.
Wow.
And I have started healing my students free for 1 month only.
Okay.
And they are getting amazing results. And now from last 1 year, I'm healing paid students, and I got around 2+ from 2 lakhs from the students. And the daughter school नहीं जा रही थी, उसको पता नहीं क्या anxiety थी, कुछ depression था, तो वो school नहीं जा रही थी. And I'm only giving remote healing to her daughter. But the result she has got, her daughter is now continuously going to school, and she's so happy. And वो पहले 2-4 दिन बस से नहीं जाना चाह रही थी, मम्मी के साथ जा रही थी. अब वो बस से भी जा रही है. अब वो रोज मुझे फोन करती है कि आपने क्या करा, मेरी डॉटर बहुत अच्छे से स्कूल जा रही है. और ऐसे बहुत सारे अमेजिंग रिजल्ट्स मुझे मिले मेरे.
सर मोर देन 80 पीपल अभी तक मेरे पास पेड स्टूडेंट्स हो गए हैं. और
80 paid students or free students?
80.
Wow, 80 paid students. Amazing.
Yes. और मोर देन 3,50,000 से ज्यादा मेरे ख्याल से मैंने कर ली
Everyone
है.
type in congratulations, 3.5 lakhs. Wow.
जो खुद गिल्टी फील कर रही थी बिकॉज उसने किसी के साथ चीट किया एंड ऑल, तो उसको अंदर ही अंदर फीलिंग्स आ रही थी. तो वो उस गिल्ट में है ना बहुत डिप्रेस हो रही थी और खुद को है ना मतलब हार्म कर रही थी, कुछ ना कुछ अटैक्स करने की कोशिश कर रही थी
Physically hurting
और
herself.
फिजिकली हर्ट करने की कोशिश, सुसाइड के थॉट्स उसके मन में आ रहे थे. तो इस तरीके का सर सिर्फ उसने 1 वीक सेशन लिया एंड आफ्टर 1 वीक उसके थॉट्स इतने रिलीज होने लग गए. शी स्टार्टेड टू स्माइलिंग इन सेशन. पहले वो स्माइल भी नहीं करती थी और वो कोई भी पुरानी बात अभी बात ही नहीं करती उस चीज में.
क्या बात है.
उनको सुइसाइडल थॉट्स आता था और उनको मैंने 21 डेज में फुल्ली हील कर दिया. और अब उन्होंने मुझे खुद से पैसे दिए हैं और उन्होंने ये बोला कि आप कब सेशन लोगे, मेरा पर्सनल सेशन आप लो. और मैं उनका पर्सनल सेशन लेने वाली हूँ जनवरी से.
अरे क्या बात है.
जब मैंने ज्वाइन किया था तो मेरे रिलेशनशिप्स बहुत ज्यादा ही खराब थे. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, बिकॉज ऑफ होप नोप नो, my relationship with my husband got amazing. Now we are having very good understanding and it's a blessing only because of you and Indu ma'am. Indu ma'am ने मुझे बहुत सारी चीजें गाइड करी. Like I was suffering for financial problems भी थी काफी सारी, करियर में भी ग्रोथ नहीं हो रहा था. एंड जब से मैंने प्लैटिनम ज्वाइन किया तो माई लाइफ इज अमेजिंग. टाइम थी जिनको बहुत ज्यादा ट्रबल था, उनको डॉक्टर ने बिल्कुल रिकमेंड कर दिया था दैट अगर अब आपको मेडिकेशन से इम्प्रूवमेंट नहीं मिला so you have to go for the surgery and आपको यूट्रस आउट करना पड़ेगा. ट्रस्ट मी, आफ्टर 3 or 4 days उनके हस्बैंड का खुद कॉल आया that my wife is completely okay and अभी डॉक्टर के पास वो जाकर आए हैं और डॉक्टर ने मना कर दिया कि अब सर्जरी की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. So it's a big thank you so much.
Yamini, very happy
Thank
for you. Okay, so welcome everyone for today's Hope Nope No Healers certification course. Everyone type in welcome in the chat window for today's magical program. And when you're typing in the chat, don't worry about typing anything you want because this is a private chat for all of you. Even though there are hundreds of people attending right now from Zoom, from YouTube, from Facebook, from Twitter, from different webinar platforms, right now we are multi-streaming this. Technology is amazing, isn't it? And wherever we are streaming, don't worry, whatever you're typing in the chat is private between you and me. Nobody will be able to see that. So start participating now. Type in how are you feeling by listening to all these magical results. And are you ready to become a healer? Are you ready to start healing other people? If yes, everyone type yes in the chat window now. Now listen, when we start this program, but remember, what is this program about? It's not just about you. It's also about healing whom? Everyone show me hands. Healing only you? No, it's about healing whom? Healing other people. Now, does it mean that all of you have to start making money as a healer? Type in yes or no in the chat window. Is it compulsory? Is it 100% that every healer has to charge money? Every healer has to focus on making money? No. Some of you here are because you want to heal people also and you want to make money also. Both. How many people here like that? Type in both in the chat window quickly. There are some of you, for some reason, because maybe you're in a government job or because you're a housewife, or for some reason, you don't want to focus on making money. You just want to heal people for free and you only want to help. If you only want to help and heal, type in heal in the chat window. That means you're not interested in making money, but you are interested in learning how to become a healer and heal people around you. So that's what you're going to learn today. And I promise you, you will become a magical healer in just 7 days. That's right. How many days? Everyone tell me in the chat window. Let's see if you heard that correctly. 7 days, not 1 month, not 2 months. It's a challenge that I'm giving you for 7 days. Be with me for 7 days. And in this course, the certification course, I will teach you how to become a Ho'oponopono healer with EFT and teach you exactly step by step how you can become a Ho'oponopono healer and heal people magically and at the same time make money. Now, how much money can you make as a Ho'oponopono healer? You can make a lot, but to start with, here is what I would be interested in helping you with. How many of you would like to make minimum 1 lakh rupees monthly as an extra source of income? As a multiple source of income. You may continue doing your job, you may continue doing your business, you may continue being a housewife, but do you want to have 1 lakh extra monthly income as a Ho'oponopono healer? If yes, type in 1 lakh in the chat window, because when you write that 1 lakh, you're manifesting it, you're giving it energy. So type in 1 lakh in the chat window if you want to start making at least, maybe more. If you want to make more, type that number in the chat window. But minimum, I would say, type in 1 lakh rupees monthly as a Ho'oponopono healer if you would like to start making. Now, how you will make? Simple. Heal thousands of people. Now, how will that happen? Mahuna, I will show you how to do that step by step. Now, because this is a certification course, the course is not free. It's a paid program. At the end of today's course, I will teach you and I will tell you, I'll give you the opportunity to come and join the Ho'oponopono certification course, which is a paid program. Now, what is the investment for this program? The investment for this program, which I will tell you at the end of it, is approximately 1.10 lakhs. Everyone type in the chat window 1.10 lakhs. Even though I've written here 1 lakhs, let me just correct that quickly for you. It's approximately 1.10 lakhs for this entire Ho'oponopono certification course. Now, some of you are like, oh my God, Mitesh, 1.10 lakhs, that's a lot of money. Okay, listen. First of all, type in 1.10 lakhs so everybody's clear about what I'm talking about. There should be no confusion about the number. If somebody tells you that you have 100% assurance that you make one-time investment of 1.10 lakhs and you make 1 lakh rupees monthly for the rest of your life by practicing that skill, by making money, by helping people, is it a great deal? If you agree, type in GD, great deal. If you agree, that's a great deal, right? So my promise to you is I will teach you step by step how you can make 1 lakh rupees a month, how I have been making much more than that. My students have been making much, much more than that, how you can do that too. So at the end of this webinar, I only want you to invest this amount of money only when you are 100% clear that yes, you can make 1 lakh rupees a month forever. Only when you're 100% clear of that. Listen, if you're not 100% clear, obviously you will not invest. But when you're 100% clear, is it natural to invest after that? Yes or no? Of course, right? Any output, any return in business requires an investment. My promise to you, the outcome here is going to be a lifetime earning, lifetime skill, lifetime being able to make 1 lakh rupees a month with a one-time investment of 1.10 lakhs only. I'm not asking you to make that investment now. I will spend with you 90 minutes. I will give you complete clarity. I will introduce to you my students, my income, everything. And only when you're 100% clear, only then I want you to commit to being a healer by investing 1.10 lakh rupees. So not now, only when you're 100% clear. How many of you think that's a fair deal? Type in FD in the chat window. If you think that's a fair deal, I'm going to do my best to give you 100% clarity. If you get that clarity, only then invest. Otherwise, don't invest. Simple as that. No hard feelings. Let's have a great session. Let's learn a lot about Ho'oponopono and say thank you. And let's meet in the next session. So I want to always start my workshops, my courses, with a very honest relationship with all of you. I don't want to start with this misbelief that, okay, this is a free program. At the end of it, your life is going to change. No. This is an introduction to the Ho'oponopono Healers certification course. This is an introduction. At the end of it, when you make the investment, that's when your life changes and you'll be able to make 1 lakh rupees a month. So I'm starting with honesty. And my request to some of you who are going to become healers and you are already healers, I want you to commit to me that you will also start your relationship with your students always with honesty. If you agree with me, type in the word honesty in the chat window, that whenever you start any relationship, whether it's with a student, whether it is with your friend, whether it's with your customers, always start with honesty. Don't manipulate people. Be honest with people. Then if they work with you, great. If they don't work with you, fine. But at least if you have an honest foundation, when they work with you in the long run, you will have a very solid relationship. Make sense, everyone? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to start. Okay, super. So here we go. Let's start with a beautiful story first. This story is about how did I really start this whole Hope Nope No journey, and why did I start training and teaching people this whole idea of becoming a healer? I'll tell you why. Many years ago, I was personally struggling in my relationship because there was something going wrong in my relationship between me and Indu. Now, I can't tell you details, but there was something so crazy going on at that point of time that we were almost about to divorce. This is a true story. And we had come to a point where that night, and by the way, I was living in Indu's house. So if I was living in her house, even though we were married, it was her house. She had purchased it before I met her. So when we had a fight and we were supposed to separate, who do you think had to leave the house? She or me? Tell me quickly in the chat window, Indu or Mitesh? Obviously, it's her house, right? So I was going to go out of the house. It's natural. So she had said, Mitesh, pack your bags. Tomorrow morning, you go back. It's like, okay. Now, we didn't have a choice. Relationship had come to that level where she was clear that it's not going to work out. I was clear it's not going to work out. The next morning, we got up. And Indu had already spoken to my spiritual guru by then, our spiritual mentor by then. His name is Sahil. Everyone type in the name Sahil. You will probably meet Sahil one day very soon again as your mentor. Maybe I will introduce you to him. Type in the name Sahil so that you always remember this name. And Indu spoke to him and he did this conversation with her and had this healing session with her with this beautiful technique called Hope Nope No. And believe it or not, that morning after that experience, Indu came to me and she said, whatever happened last night, let's try to make this relationship work. And I was shocked because I thought we are done. And for the first time, I actually thought I lost her. But that experience with Sahil, that conversation with Sahil, that Hope Nope No experience with him saved my marriage. And from that day, I decided I'm never going to stop practicing this. How many of you personally have experienced amazing magic with Hope Nope No? Type in I in the chat window if you've already experienced crazy results, magical results, yourself practicing Hope Nope No, right? So I experienced this first result. And for a long time, we kept practicing it in our own life. And then we started experiencing crazy magic, like we would talk to a client and the client was angry and then he would use Hope Nope No and suddenly the client would not be angry and he would give us business. Then sometimes Indu was not feeling well and I would use Hope Nope No on her and suddenly her health would go fine. I was like, what is happening? And sometimes I was so sick. Like there was this one time I remember I was so sick in Mumbai before the workshop. I was in a workshop for a company called Godrej. How many of you heard about Godrej? Type in yes in the chat window if you've heard about a company called Godrej. So in Mumbai, I was doing this workshop and I was very, very sick. Like my temperature was so high that I was shivering like crazy. And at night, Indu used Hope Nope No on me and believe it or not, I got healed. I was amazed at the level of results that I was experiencing with this program. So I said, it's almost a crime to keep this only with myself. I think there are so many people who need this healing. So then I started teaching Hope Nope No as part of my Law of Attraction programs. Sometimes free on YouTube. Part of it was also taught in my Advanced Law of Attraction course. And there's a specific part called as the Advanced Hope Nope No. Everyone type in AH, which means Advanced Hope Nope No. Yes, there is a basic Hope Nope No. There's an Advanced Hope Nope No, which I teach in my Advanced Hope Nope No course. And then once I started teaching this to hundreds and thousands of people because of Law of Attraction, oh my God, the results just started blowing out of the world. I couldn't believe what I had discovered. Like people started coming and saying, I remember this one lady, she said she was not getting pregnant for 10 years and she got a child. She got pregnant after using Hope Nope No. How many of you have heard these results with me in DMP? Type in me in the chat window if you've heard some of these crazy results with me in DMP. Somebody once told me that their money was stuck for about 20 years, which was about 40 crores. They used Hope Nope No and their money got released. I mean, relationships, career, money, the results that we started experiencing because of practicing Hope Nope No in our program, wow, it was just going crazy. So I decided, I said, okay, I cannot teach this alone. I have to spread this magic to more and more people. But I realized, how many people can I teach? So that's where I and Indu came up with this brilliant idea. Why not pass on this science to other people? The way I'm making money with it, you can also make money. You can also help people and heal many, many people. And as a result, together, we all can heal thousands of people all over the world. That is why we started this healing certification course. How many of you think I did the right thing? If yes, Type in yes in the chat window if you think it was a good decision to start this Hope Nope No Healer certification course and help others also spread this Hope Nope No magic. Now, when I did this, the first commitment that I gave to myself was this: I will only accept people in the Hope Nope No program who are truly willing to be my partners, who are truly willing to be committed to be a healer. I'll tell you why. So here's an example of that. There is a beautiful science and psychology, which is the strongest force in psychology. Everyone repeat with me. Take your hands like this. Say the strongest force in human psychology is to be aligned with one's own identity. Let me repeat what that means. The strongest force in human psychology is to be aligned. Align means be with yourself with one's own identity, which means whatever is your identity, your mind will do everything in its capacity to be aligned with that identity and to become that person. I'll give you a very good example. Anything you say after I or I am becomes your identity. And once that becomes your identity and you start saying it again and again, now your entire subconscious does everything in its capacity to make you that person. Example, how many people here believe that you are lazy? Type in I in the chat window. You've been saying to yourself, I am lazy. Type in lazy in the chat window if you've been lazy. How many people here believe that you are unlucky? Type in unlucky in the chat window if you've been saying to yourself, I am unlucky. By the way, how many of you think you're hardworking? Type in hardworking if you believe you are a hardworking person. Doesn't matter what you're writing. Whoever you think you are, your subconscious does everything in its capacity to make you that person. Is this making sense to all of you? Type in yes in the chat window if this is making sense, right? And that is why I committed that whenever I start this healing program, which I started about almost a year ago now, and every person I started this program with, right now I'm doing the same thing with you, I'm always asking for this one commitment. The commitment and the responsibility of saying this identity about yourself that I am a healer. You can't start this program simply by being a student. You got to start with this program by taking this responsibility that you're ready to be a healer. If you're ready to take that responsibility, I want you to write this whole statement in the chat window right now. Yes, I am a healer. Are you ready to take that responsibility? If yes, take your hands, go to those keyboards over there and type in, I am a healer. Listen, if you can't type it, you can't declare it. If you can't say it loudly, you cannot declare it. Come on, say it loudly with me. I am a healer. And believe it, once you say that statement and it comes out of your mouth, that's when now your subconscious does everything in its capacity to make that identity successful for you. I started like that. I remember many years ago, my mentor said, Mitesh, you have to accept first that you're a healer. Just few days ago, Indu accepted for the first time that she's a healer. She used to always say, no, you are the healer. I'm not the healer. But now first time she accepted she's a healer, she's a coach. And she started coaching people. She started healing people herself now. And believe it or not, she's creating magical results. But it all started with that declaration, I am a healer. Are you ready to declare? Okay, hands on your heart, everyone, and declare it with me one more time. Yes, I am a healer. Perfect. Once you become a healer, now you have to make a decision. Do you only want to teach people for free? Or would you also like to start making money? What would you like to do? If you would like to do both, type in both in the chat window. So I'll give you an example. There's this lady called Varsha. When she started, she said, no, I'm not sure whether I can make money with this. I'm not sure whether I can help people with this. Okay, listen, this is Varsha, very young lady. And today she's healed about 180 members, 180 people she healed. And she's made more than 1.5 lakhs healing people. Everyone type in wow in the chat window if you agree this is a wow. Like it's a young person who's never known how to heal anybody else has started healing other people, started making money. And the best part is it's working for herself also, because when you're healing others, guess whom are you healing at the same time? Yourself. So are you ready, everyone, to learn how you can become a healer? Type in R for ready one more time in the chat window. Go. Okay. So I want you to start with this amazing example in your mind first. Why are we learning Hope Nope No? Why do we want to teach others Hope Nope No? Why do we want to heal others? I'll tell you why. Everyone take your hands like this and say point A and point B. See, life is all about going from point A to point B and achieving goals, right? You are here, you want to go here. And in between, there's a lot of problems. And you need someone like a healer or a Hope Nope No technique to kind of solve those problems in between so you can go from point A to point B faster. Let me give you an example if this is confusing. The example is you're going from, let's say, your home to your office, point A to point B. In between, the road is only for 5 kilometers. Everyone tell me how many 5 kilometers. Did you hear that properly? Are you hearing my story? Or are you just looking at me and getting hypnotized? Come on, come back. I know I'm not that good looking. Come on, quickly. Don't get hypnotized. Type in 5 kilometers in the chat window if you heard me correctly. So you're here, you're going here from home to office. The distance is 5 kilometers. How much time it takes approximately to reach 5 kilometers in distance if the road is clear? Approximately, if the road is absolutely clear, like let's say 3 o'clock at night, you're driving in a car and it's a 5 kilometer distance. How much time can you take to reach? Well, maximum 10 minutes, about 2 minutes per kilometer, correct? If you drive at maybe 40 or 50 kilometers per hour, you will easily reach within 10 minutes to that distance. But every city in the world, no matter where you live, by the way, where do you live? Where are you from right now? Tell me in the chat window. Are you from Pune? Are you from Mumbai? Are you from Delhi? Are you from Bangalore? Are you from Nagpur? Where are you from? Are you from Chennai? Tell me right now, where are you from? By the way, I'm from Pune. And wherever you are from, every city has peak hours and off-peak hours, right? Now, the peak hours is when the traffic grows really, really crazy. Now, in your city, wherever you stay, when there's a peak hour, like in Pune, the peak hours start about, in my area where I stay, around 6:30 in the evening when all the IT companies leave, like when they're going home. And all the buses are on the roads. It's crazy peak hours. And when people are going on the peak hours time, to cross a 5 kilometer distance in Pune city where I stay, next to my house around 6:37 in the evening around peak hours takes more than 45 minutes because it's really peaking at that time. Half an hour to 45 minutes, I've experienced it. Tell me in your city when there's a peak time, to cross 5 kilometers, how much time does it take? Believe me, from here till where I stay to the nearest 5 kilometer distance is about a shopping mall called Phoenix Mall. And for just those 5 kilometers, sometimes I've waited to a half an hour to 45 minutes in my car to reach there during the peak hours. How much time does it take in your city? Depends on city to city. So tell me that time in the chat window right now. Now, you're going from here and you're reaching here and you're taking 30 minutes. Why? Because of the traffic. Everyone type in T for traffic in the chat window, right? Because of the traffic. It doesn't actually take 30 minutes. It takes maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. So how do you solve this problem? Everyone take your hands like this and say, clear the traffic. Once again, repeat with me, say, clear the traffic. How do you clear the traffic and what is the traffic in real life? The real life traffic is negative FTBA. Everyone type in the chat window, negative FTBA, negative feelings, negative thoughts, negative beliefs, negative actions. Our negative emotions, which live inside us all the time, is the traffic. It doesn't let you achieve what you want to achieve. I'll give you an example. All of you tell me some of the negative emotions that you're going through in your life right now. For an example, sadness. How many people are going through sadness right now? Or irritation, type in irritation, or anger, or helplessness, or frustration, or feeling low, or feeling like a failure, or feeling self-doubt. Tell me what emotions are you going through in your life right now? Now, these emotions that you're writing in the chat window right now, all these emotions are what? When you have to go from point A to point B, the road is very small. But all these emotions in between, all these negative thoughts, all these negative beliefs, all these negative actions that we've got inside ourselves, our negative frequency, all this is what? This is our traffic. Do we need to clear this traffic to achieve these goals and to go from point A to point B? Type in yes or no in the chat window, or type in clear. If you agree, we need to clear these traffic points. We need to clear these negative feelings, these negative thoughts, these negative beliefs, these negative actions. We need to clear them up, right? How do you clear it? You have so many ways of clearing them up. I experience the best technique in the world, and I'm really saying the best 2 techniques in the world that I've experienced is Hope, Nope, Nope plus EFT together. Everyone type in H plus EFT, which means Hope, Nope, Nope plus EFT. These 2 techniques are the best techniques in the world to actually experience fulfillment and to heal this magic, this traffic between you. How many people have already experienced that magic with me? Type in I in the chat window if you've already experienced this magic with me, either as part of the basic law of attraction course or YouTube videos or advanced law of attraction course or DMP, daily magic practice course, whichever course you've attended with me. Have you experienced this magic? If you have, type in I. Now I'll tell you why this happens and why the magic works. Would you like to know why? Ask me why. Everyone tell me why in the chat window quickly. Now, some of you who are learning here second time, third time, fourth time, I'm going to assume you don't know anything. I'm going to start from scratch, completely new, because I want to address everybody. Because I want to start with people who really don't know anything. So is that okay? Everyone, can I start as if you don't know anything? Are you willing to start empty-minded? Like if your glass is full, I can't give you more water. Are you ready to empty this glass so I can give you more knowledge, more wisdom right now? Type an empty in the chat window if you're ready to start with an empty mind and listen to today's program as if it's completely new to you, as if you're hearing it for the first time. Are you ready? Okay, type an empty in the chat window. Great. So let me explain to you why Hope Nope No works and why it is the best technique in the world to clear out this traffic in between. Okay. This technology was first discovered by a scientist. His name is Masaru Emoto. Everyone type in the chat window, Masaru Emoto, M-A-S-A-R-U-E-M-O-T-O, Masaru Emoto. Now he's a scientist and he discovered that everything in the universe is what? Anybody remembers everything in the universe is made of what? Come on, let's see who gives me the answer in the chat window. Perfect answer, energy. Everything in the universe is made of energy. Now, when he heard about this and when he learned about this in physics, in quantum physics, scientists are crazy people. They want proof for everything. So he said, okay, let me prove it. So this is the experiment that he did. He took water, and he put it in small tubes. You know, those sample tubes they use in scientific experiments. Have you seen those? Type in me in the chat window if you've seen it. So he took multiple those tubes of those transparent tubes of water, and then he put water in that, right? Test tubes. Now, in one test tube, he put the water in it and he wrote on one test tube, he wrote hate. On the second one, he wrote love. And then he froze it. Froze means he put it in the freezer and it became frozen, -10 degrees. After that, he removed it and he looked at the ice. You know, the water had become ice, right? He looked at the ice with microscope. And when he looked at it from microscope, he found cellular structure of the water had changed. I'll give you an example. It'll blow your mind when you see these pictures. By the way, this is available on the internet. I'm not telling you this. It's not my opinion. This is scientific discovery of Masaru Emoto. He wrote a book on it. He got a Nobel Prize about it, I think. I'm not sure whether he's the one who got a Nobel Prize. Just look it up. But I want to show you his pictures. Here we go. This is the picture I found where if you see what he did was he wrote the word truth and just look at the word truth. And when you saw through microscope, that's the cellular structure of the water that he found. Tell me how you're feeling just looking at the design of the word truth. He didn't do anything else to that water. He just wrote the word truth, froze it, and after a few hours, looked at it through microscope, and this is the design he got inside it. Crazy? Everyone type in crazy if you agree. This is like crazy. Then he did some other experiments like this one. He said, you make me sick. On the tube, he wrote, you make me sick, just for experiment's sake. This is the design that he got inside the water. Then thank you. Look at the word, look at the design thank you that's come up. You fool, look at this one. You fool, look at the design over there. So crazy. Like it's actually as if there is some worms inside. Then if you look at the word I love you, look how beautiful is I love you. It's like amazing. It's like jewelry inside cellular structure of ice. Look at the word evil. Just wrote down evil, nothing else. And look at what happened to that. Then look at the word eternal. Right? Eternal means infinite, forever. Then polluted water before prayer. See, polluted water before prayer. This is how he figured out for the first time that everything in the universe is made of what? Show me hands again. Energy. And he said, if everything in the universe is energy, then in that case, water is also made of energy, and my words are impacting water. That means my words are impacting everything in my life. Now, here is the best part. How much percentage of your body is water? Tell me in the chat window quickly, come on. And not just your body. How much percentage of this earth is water? 70%. Yes, everyone type in 70% if you agree. By the way, whether you agree or not, that's true about our body. Now, when we use negative words, do we use negative words? Yes, everyone type in what negative words do you use during the day? And like I said, don't worry, your words are private with me. Nobody's going to read these points with me over here, only me. Okay, so don't worry. Tell me what negative words do you use during the day? For an example, do you use the F word, the S word? Do you use word like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Do you use word like shit? Do you use words like a-hole? You know what I'm talking about? And we use these negative words, these bad words, these worry words. We use words like tension, crib, complain all the time. And the more we use these words, this is what's going on inside our body. Like you look at somebody and you say, you make me sick. How many of you sometimes judged people and hated people sometimes? Type an I in the chat window. When you were judging them, 70% of your body with that water was becoming something like this. Type in my God in the chat window if you agree. This is crazy. When I saw for the first time, I was like, my God, I never realized this. And after that, I became so sensitive that how every word impacts my body. And then while researching about this Ho'oponopono, I discovered a man who understood this research and created this, or I wouldn't say created, discovered this beautiful technique called Ho'oponopono. His name was Dr. Hugh Len. This is Dr. Hugh Len. Now, Dr. Hugh Len, God bless his soul right now, he doesn't exist in the world. He is in the universe in the form of energy, but as a body, he's gone. Now, Dr. Hugh Len made Ho'oponopono famous because he was working in a mental asylum hospital. And in that mental hospital, when he was working there, he was working with some very violent patients who were so sick mentally that they were tied with body jackets because otherwise they would hurt other people also, they would hurt themselves also. They're violent people. Now, Dr. Hugh Len healed those people, every single one of them, without injections, without medicines, without counseling, without electric shocks. In 6 months, he healed all of them. Everyone type in unbelievable, UB. Everyone type in UB, unbelievable, if this is unbelievable for you. Without medicine, without electric shocks, without, like, he shook up the entire medical industry. The world wanted to know what he's doing. And people couldn't believe it. But he actually healed everybody in 6 months. Now, here's the even more unbelievable part. That entire mental hospital closed in 1 year. He healed everybody. How many of you agree? That's crazy. Like, the first part was enough. Like, he healed a few people, but then he healed all of those people in the mental hospital. That was crazy. I couldn't believe it, by the way, when I heard about it for the first time. But when I started practicing it, when Indu practiced it on me for the first time, you remember I told you my story about how it saved my marriage. Then I started teaching other people. You remember I told you that story about somebody who got pregnant after using Ho'oponopono. You remember that story I told you about somebody got 40 crores back in their life. You remember I told you that story about somebody who got a job. I mean, all of this started happening to people when we started Ho'oponopono with them. And I realized, wow, this is amazing experience, amazing technique. So then I started practicing it in a very unique way. And I discovered a different type of Ho'oponopono called as advance. Everyone type in the chat window, advanced Ho'oponopono. Come on, do it now. And there was a very big difference between the way basic Ho'oponopono works and advanced Ho'oponopono works. Now, what is the difference? The basic Ho'oponopono is just repetition. Everyone does type in repetition in the chat window, R for repetition. What is repetition? Simple. You just repeat these 4 amazing, beautiful words. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I started teaching this on YouTube. And I said, just do this 108 times in the morning, 108 times in the evening, and you'll get magical results. But then when I was doing advanced law of attraction course, I discovered advanced Ho'oponopono. And when I started teaching people advanced Ho'oponopono, they started literally having tears of joy. Like literally in the session, people would cry. And suddenly there was a release of negative emotions within them. You remember I spoke to you about that point A to point B example? In between, we have all this negative traffic. That negativity that people had within them, in between the sessions, suddenly people started releasing those emotions. And people came back saying, I slept so peacefully that day. My relationship started improving. People made big decisions after that. And by the way, how many of you probably attended that session of mine where I did this Ho'oponopono experience in a beautiful way and you actually cried? Have you actually cried with me? Type in me in the chat window if you actually had that experience. And when that started happening, I realized I have discovered something super powerful, like something magical. And I realized it was not about me. It was about the technique. It is about how you did the advanced Ho'oponopono. People started giving me credit for it. And I said, no, it's not me. It's the technique. It's how the advanced Ho'oponopono is done that makes the experience. People would come back again and again to my program just to experience this one magical experience of crying and tears of joy. I said, you don't need to come to me. You can do this yourself. And that's when I started teaching people this amazing Ho'oponopono magical advanced experience. And believe it or not, they replicated it so beautifully that they started making money with this. I mean, they started healing other people. And they literally gave people the same experience of advanced Ho'oponopono, which brought people tears of joy. I'll give you an example. This is Dr. Gajendra. Dr. Gajendra is a doctor himself, of course. That's why we call him Dr. Gajendra. And when he started teaching people, he literally taught more than 350 people and made more than 1 lakh rupees as a healer. This is Beshu. Beshu made more than 11 lakhs, healed more than 2,700 people because they did a lot of free sessions, they did a lot of free healing for people. And with paid students, they made more than 11 lakh rupees. It was absolutely crazy. I couldn't believe what people were doing with this magic. So I was like, I really have to spread this magic and make more and more healers. That is why I've invited you to this program today, so I can make you a healer as well. But once again, are you ready to commit to yourself to be a healer? If yes, everyone once again commit in the chat window, I am a healer. Do it now. Come on, say, I am a healer. Say it also loudly. Write it also quietly in the chat window, because when you write it, like anything you write goes in the universe like energy and it starts creating that vibration, gives it back to you. Now, before I tell you how you can become a healer, some of you have not experienced what I'm talking about, this advanced Ho'oponopono experience. And some of you are here because you want to experience it again. Let's be honest. How many of you are here because you want to experience it again? Type in me in the chat window, those of you who are here second time, third time, fourth time, just because you want to experience it. Okay, I can see a lot of people over there. You've come just to experience it. I understand. And some of you are my Ho'oponopono healers. I can see that. But how many of you here are because you're here for the first time and you've never experienced this? Type in new in the chat window. If you've never experienced this magic with me of advanced Ho'oponopono, where you've never really cried with me, you've never really had that experience of advanced Ho'oponopono, type in new. Okay. So let's start with the beautiful experience of advanced Ho'oponopono, something that you are going to do with other people. And I promise you, this is not me. It's how the technique is practiced that will make you feel that. And I want to make you feel that right now. Are you ready for the experience? If yes, type in R for ready in the chat window. But there are some rules for this experience. Rule number 1. Once I start this experience, you will have to wait for the entire 10 minutes until I complete. You can't leave the experience in between. Because remember, it's like a healing technique, right? So while I'm doing the healing, in the middle of the healing, you can't say, I want to go home. It's like in the middle of an operation, you're removing your 2 kidneys in your hands and saying, doctor, I want to go home with my kidney. No, you can't go home in the middle of the surgery. You got to wait full 10 minutes. How many of you are ready with me all the time for this entire healing experience? Type in IP, I promise, if you will be with me for this entire 10-15 minutes while I'm giving you this experience. And I want every single, even if you're attending second time, third time, it doesn't matter to me. Type in IP, I promise that you'll be with me for this entire experience. Ready? Okay. Second rule. When I ask you to start this exercise, I'll be asking you to close your eyes and then do the experience with me. When I ask you to close your eyes, you will not open your eyes till the very, very end. Type in one more time, IP, I promise. Every rule I'm going to ask you to type IP, I promise. So do it again. Do you promise you will not open your eyes till the very end of this experience? Because the technique is such, you will end up crying and suddenly you'll open your eyes. So don't do that. Keep your eyes closed. Even if you're crying, let the tears come, but don't open your eyes. Okay. Rule number 3. A part of this healing experience will be so powerful that you will feel like crying. Don't suppress it, please. If you're feeling like tears, let the tears come down. Once again, how many of you promise that? This part is very important to me. Type in IP, I promise again, if you agree with this rule number 3. In fact, type in IP3, that you're promising this rule number 3, you will follow, that when the tears come, you will not stop it, especially boys here. We as men, boys, we suppress our feelings. Don't do that today. If you're feeling like crying, just cry it out. Everyone ready? Awesome. And rule number 4, make sure that you keep some napkin with you right now, some cloth napkin, paper napkin, and some water. Take a sip right now. Come on, quickly, everyone take a sip of water. Take a sip of water because you might get dehydrated during the experience, and I want you to feel that hydration right now. Great. Make sure your mobile is on silent, please. Check your mobile. Is it on silent? I don't want any phone call to disturb you. Tell all your family members not to disturb you for 10 minutes. In fact, if you can tell your family members to come and sit with us, whoa, you'll have an amazing family experience. I promise you that. They don't even have to understand anything. They don't have to do anything. Kuch karne ki zarurat nahi hai. Just tell them to come and sit with us just for 10 minutes. And I promise you they'll love it. Ready? Perfect. When I switch off my video right now, you will see these words will remain here, but my video will go off. And some music will start and my voice will start. And that's when we start the experience. Remember to follow the rules. Eyes closed. If the tears are coming, let them come. Let the release happen. And I'm going to ask you to say something loudly. Make sure you're saying it loudly. Don't say it in your mind. Say it loudly. I'm going to look at you on the gallery view so I can see some of you. Even if you can't see me, I can see you. Do you promise that you will say it loudly? Raise your hands. Okay, great. So I'm going to switch off my video now. My video is off. And along with my video going off, I'm going to start some music and do a quick testing with all of you, whether you can hear my voice and music parallelly clear, just to make sure that everything is fine. Indu is with me. Indu, if you could also give me feedback if my voice, music, everything is clear. Can you please give me some feedback? All of you say clear in the chat window if my voice and music both is clear to you. No, okay, hold on. Now it should be clear. Tell me if it's clear now. Okay, hold on. Okay, all of you give me clear in the chat window if my voice and music both is clear to all of you. I'll wait for your feedback, everyone. Just say clear. Very good. Thank you very much. Let's begin. Sit straight. Hands on your heart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Now repeat with me loudly, and I want to see you saying it loudly. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Once again, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now all of you imagine your mother's face. Imagine her eyes, imagine her smile. And smile as she's smiling. Come on, smile everyone. And as you imagine your mom's face, say it with me. Mom, whether you call her I, whatever you call her, say it now. Mom, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for so many things in my life. Sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for not giving you enough time. Please forgive me, Mom, for judging you, for criticizing you, for disrespecting you. Thank you, Mom, for loving me, even when I did so many things wrong. Thank you for loving me, even when I hated myself. Thank you so much for all your love, for all your sacrifice. I know I did not tell you many times, but I want to tell you now. I love you, Mom. I really love you. I'm really sorry for everything. Please forgive me. Thank you so much. I love you. I really love you. Imagine your mom's giving you a hug. How would she feel if you gave her your love this way? Now take a deep breath for me. Now I want you to imagine your father's face. What do you call him? Dada, Papa, what do you call him? Dad. Imagine your father's face, imagine his eyes, imagine his smile, and smile with him. I'm sorry, Papa. I'm sorry for not listening to you. I'm sorry I was not there for you. I'm sorry for disrespecting you. Please, please forgive me for believing sometimes that you did not do enough for me. Please forgive me for not realizing how much you have sacrificed for me. Please forgive me for everything wrong I have said to you. I'm really sorry. Thank you, Papa, for giving me this life. I never said thank you to you. Thank you so much. I love you, Papa. I really love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you so much. I love you. Imagine how would you feel if your father experienced your love this way. Now take a deep breath again. Now I want you to imagine the name of a person and the face of a person who has hurt you a lot. Like, who's the person who hurt you the most in your life? It can be somebody in your family, it can be somebody in your professional life. Think about that person and take that person's name loudly. And now say it with me loudly again. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for believing that only you are responsible for what happened. Please forgive me for blaming only you. Even I am responsible. I attracted this situation. I attracted you. Thank you for giving me this lesson. Even though I think I did not want this experience, I know this experience with you has made me stronger. It is preparing me for something bigger. So thank you. Thank you for this experience. I now choose to let go of my hurt for you. I now choose to let go of all my complaints for you. I want you to grow. I want me to grow. So let's move on. Thank you. I love you for this experience. Now imagine whatever hurt was there between you and that person is gone. Take a deep breath. One last time. I want you to take your own name loudly. Example, I'm going to say Mitesh. So you take your own name loudly, please. Now with your own name, say it loudly again. I'm sorry. And take your name. I'm so sorry for judging you, for criticizing you. I am the one who doubts you the most. And I'm so sorry for it. Please forgive me for disconnecting with you. Please forgive me for leaving you alone. Please forgive me for not taking care of you. Thank you, dear. Take your name. Thank you, dear. I'm going to say thank you, dear Mitesh, for keeping me alive, for giving me this life. Thank you, my soul, my spirit, for this reconnection with myself. From now on, I promise, it doesn't matter who doesn't love you. I love you. From now on, it doesn't matter who doesn't accept you. I accept you. I accept you. Now I want you to cross your hands across your shoulders. Imagine you're giving yourself a hug. And not like a casual hug, give yourself a warm hug. Keep your head on one side of your shoulder. And the same hand over there, rub it as if you're rubbing a baby's shoulder. And say, I'm really sorry, beta. I'm sorry I left you alone. Please forgive me. Thank you for allowing me back. We are back. Forever. I love you. Take your name and say it. I love you. I really love you. Now stay there with your hug. Love yourself. And you'll realize you were just waiting for your own love, were you not? You were just waiting for your own acceptance, right? So feel it and stay with it for a few seconds. Slowly open your hands. As you're opening your hands, slowly move your body. And back. Start moving your hands like this. Shake your hands a little stronger. Take your hands all over your face. Okay. Right. So that was Advanced Hope. Tell me in the chat window, how are you feeling? Give me one word. How are you feeling? Amazing, calm, relaxed, eye-opening, peaceful, calm, connected with myself. Wow. Now, whatever you are feeling right now, this is Advanced Hope. How many of you would like to feel this, not just today, but whenever you want? Every day, whenever you want, just create this emotion for yourself. Would you like to? Type in me in the chat window. By the way, just out of curiosity, how many people cried? How many of you actually felt a release? Type in cried in the chat window if you actually cried. I saw some of you crying. And tonight when you sleep, I promise you, you'll have one of the most peaceful sleeps of your life. Because something actually got released. That traffic got released. That negative emotion, thoughts, beliefs, invisible energy comes out of your tears. Because even tears are nothing but energy. And that emotional energy which was inside stuck for very long got released. How many of you would like to not just experience this every day, but would you like to learn how to transfer this experience to other people? Type in yes in the chat window if you would like to master this. Because I promise you, Many of you will think, wow, Mitesh, you were amazing. And I want you to know, I'm not the amazing one here. I'm not the superpower. It's advanced hope. No, it's not me. What you experienced, you can transfer this to people. You can learn this. You can transfer this. And that's what my invitation to all of you here is. So are you ready to learn how you can become a healer? Are you ready to learn what is included in this Hope Nope No Healers program? And answer this question. If you could really learn and master what I made you experience right now, like if you could really give people the same experience, give me one word. How would you define that power for you? Like for me, when I learned this for the first time from my mentor, and when I learned this kind of advanced hope, no, for me, it became magical. That was the word for me. What's the word for you? How would you feel if you could master this power of giving people this experience and giving people the ability to release this negative energy from them? Give me one word for that. And along with this power, what would you receive from others when you gave them this feeling? Blessings. Everyone type in the word blessings in the chat window. Yeah, you will receive so many blessings, you won't believe it. Like right now, I know it. When you sleep tonight, you'll remember me. Won't you? Yes or no? And for me, that's a blessing. I want you to carry and receive the same blessings from hundreds and thousands of people. I don't want to die alone with this power. I want you to experience this power. I want you to experience this magic and give this experience to many, many more people. But for that, I need your commitment to learn with me, to surrender as a student, and to accept me as your coach. Those of you who really want to be part of the Hope No Healers certification program, are you ready to accept this coaching? If yes, type in the word coach in the chat window. If you're ready to invest not just money, but also invest time. A lot of people say, okay, Mitesh, I'm ready to invest money. Teach me, show me how to teach money. No. This is not just about money. This is first about being a student. Are you ready to accept me as a coach? Type in the word coach. And the second and the most important part, along with this, another very important thing that you would need is the number one focus from today onwards is to serve people with this beautiful power. How many of you are ready to serve? Take your hands like this and say, I'm ready to serve. Because if you're in this profession, if you keep thinking about money, people will feel it. They'll feel the energy. Then you can't heal people. And if you can't heal people, they will not give you the money. I'll give you an example. Here is Dr. Suhas. Again, another doctor. We've got so many doctors in our community. Dr. Suhas has so far healed more than 1,270 people for free. And he's made more than 1.5 lakhs already in the very first month when he started healing. The amount has grown much more. This is the first month experience that he told me. This is Sandhya. Sandhya, as a healer, has healed more than 780 people. And today she's made more than 7 lakhs. This is more. A single mother, not a single mother, she's a mother of a single child. And today she's healed 178 people. And the best part is she's made more than 3.5 lakhs while working in a corporate company. How many of you would love to have the same experience for yourself? Type in I in the chat window. If you would like to not only receive blessings, but you would actually like to start even making money with this. Because listen, if you keep saying like, no, I only want to help people, I don't want to make money, the universe is going to say what? Anybody remembers that word from T? Let's see who remembers that word from T in law of attraction. If you say something negative, what does the universe say? Tathastu. You say, I don't want to make money, universe says Tathastu. If you say, I want to make money and heal people both, universe says Tathastu. So how many of you here would love to make money and blessings both? I call it millions and billions. Millions of blessings also, billions of rupees also at the same time. Type in M and B if you want millions and billions both. If yes, let me now show you what you're going to get part of this program. If you're ready to be a healer, but then you have to commit to be a healer and you got to accept coaching. All right. So if you're ready, let me now show you what you're getting and how you're getting. Here we go. So the first thing that you're getting as part of the entire Hope Nope No Healers experience is you're going to learn the difference. First of all, you're going to learn what is basic Hope Nope No. Some of you think you know what is basic Hope Nope No, but you actually don't. I'll teach you properly what is basic Hope Nope No. And then you'll master the advanced Hope Nope No, what I made you feel right now. I promise you, in the first week itself, after the day one, which is the Saturday that you will experience with me, or the first lesson that you will complete in Hope Nope No, you will actually make others cry the way I made you cry in this session. But it will be tears of joy, it will be tears of release. I promise you that. That you will master, called as Advanced Hope Nope No. I will teach you how to apply Hope Nope No plus EFT to health. It's a completely separate domain. How do you heal people for their body? How to use Hope Nope No and EFT for relationships? How to use Hope Nope No and EFT for your career? How to use Hope Nope No and EFT for money? How do you help others make more money? How many of you have seen in my DMP, many times people have said they've started getting a job, they've started making money because of Hope Nope No? I'll teach you how to make that happen in your student's life. They will easily give you money when you're willing to give them their money, their frequency, and heal them. Now, while learning all of this, I'm going to give you a lot of bonuses. Let me show you what they are. And of course, how to use Hope Nope No for other people, by the way. How many of you would love to use Hope Nope No for other people? Raise your hands. Like remote healing. I'll teach you how to do that. Next. All of these programs, if you look at the total, it comes to about 20,000 rupees. That's the total there right now. But I'm considering this is going to be totally free for you. How? When you really start making this amount of money in the very first month, the program becomes free. Anything that you make after that is going to be completely bonus, completely free for you. Everyone type in free in the chat window right now if you agree with this. My mentor told me once, he said, Mitesh, give people so much value that your program becomes free for them, then people won't mind investing with you. I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that with your students. Okay? How? Here are some of the bonuses that you're getting. First, ready-made business model. How many people here agree that you want to learn Hope Nope No, but you have no idea how to do business? You have no idea how to sell. You have no idea how to actually have a business model. Type in I in the chat window if you have no idea about that. I promise you, I'll give you a ready-made business model. What do you mean by ready-made? Step-by-step instructions, like you do this, that you do this, then you do this. No thinking required from your side. And that is why ready guidelines will be given. You don't have to do any guesswork. You just have to follow the path saying, this is the guideline, follow this guideline. This entire program, which is worth 15,000 rupees over there, that you will get completely free. Step-by-step method on how to create huge fan following as a healer. Listen, just healing people different and then becoming a huge healer where you've got huge number of fans, that's a very different ballgame. Learning how to make people your fan is very important. Why? All of you write this down. Write this down. Don't create customers, create fans to make millions. Don't create customers, create fans to create millions. If you really want to be a millionaire, don't try to create customers, make fan following. Because fans, they follow you and they tell all the world saying, learn Hope Nope No from her, learn Hope Nope No for him. Your fans will tell other people to come to you. How to do that? I will teach you that. Next. This is, by the way, this is a complete program worth 10,000 rupees. I'm giving it to you completely free. Ready-made list of topics to actually start your YouTube channel on Hope Nope No. How many of you would love to have a ready-made list of more than 100 topics? Not one, not five, not 10. More than 100 topics, ready-made Hope Nope No topics to start your YouTube channel. How many of you would love that? Type in I in the chat window if that is very important to you. This program alone, I used to charge 10,000 rupees for giving people ready-made topics on starting their YouTube channel. We're giving that completely free to you. Next, ready-made webinar script. Now, what is a webinar script? When you sell your Hope Nope No healing program, you'll be inviting people into a webinar. The most difficult part is to learn how to create the right webinar, what to say in the beginning, what to say in the end, what to make people experience. You don't have to do any guesswork. I'll give you the entire Hope Nope No experience, the entire script ready. You just have to read it, follow my instructions. I'm not even going to give you steps. I'm going to give you the entire script. Like you read the script, people will join you. How many of you say this is gold mine? Everyone type in gold mine. If you would say like this one thing alone is a gold mine. Most people have to figure out how to create their sales script, how to create their webinar script. I'm going to give you written script. Read it, keep that notepad in front of you. You'll have people joining you. I promise you. Now, if you don't believe me, look at this. This is Lakshmi. Lakshmi, when she met me, she had no idea how to do selling, like no idea how to do selling. She just read my script, literally. She's told me, she said, Mitesh, I took a printout, I kept it in front of my laptop and I just read the script. And she made more than 9 lakhs. Everyone type in wow in the chat window if you agree this is a wow. This is gold mine that you're going to get completely free. Then ready-made ad script over a period of time to make unlimited amount of money from Hope Nope No. You will eventually start creating advertisement on Facebook, on YouTube. how to create those ads, what ads to create. I will not teach you what ads to create. I'll give you ready-made ads. How many of you would love that? Type in I in the chat window. Ready? Like, take the script, use it. I'm doing everything in my capacity to make sure that you succeed as a Ho'oponopono healer. If you look at the total that's going on there, so far the amount of bonuses that you're receiving has already gone to what? Anybody tell me the number that you see on the screen right now? How much is the total of bonuses gone to? 1 lakh. Something is still there. You also get how to create your own audios of Ho'oponopono. Like, how many of you here, you're not good at technology and you would love to learn how to make your own Ho'oponopono audio programs, your own podcast? You would like to record your voice with music, 108 times of Ho'oponopono, teach people, give people that program, how to do your EFT sessions. I will give you those ready-made audio scripts and I'll show you how to do it. Okay. This is also, again, completely free. One more thing, ready-made video making. Now, what is ready-made video making? How many people here have no idea how to make your own videos? Type an I in the chat window, be honest about it. Would you love to learn how to make videos? Would you love to learn how to create your own YouTube sessions? Step by step, from what camera to use, which mic to use, how to make those videos, how to start in the video, how to end in the video, what to put in the middle of the video, how to choose the topics. I will even tell you that. I will give you everything step by step. This entire program that you see is worth what? If you remember, I told you in the beginning of this program today, 1.10 lakhs. But my commitment is to spread this to maximum people in the world. And that is why today the offer that we have for you as part of this workshop is not 1,10,000 rupees. It's not even 50% of that. It's not even 25% of that. It's not even 20% of that. But because you are present in this webinar right now, we're going to give you a very, very special offer, which is going to last only during this webinar for the next 15 minutes. And only with the commitment that when you join this program, you will focus on service first and the money will come. Don't start with the desperation emotion of, when do I make money? When do I make money? I also want to make money like Lakshmi 9 lakhs. Like, I want to make like Dr. Suhas 10 lakhs. No, wait. First, learn to heal. First, learn to serve. You will get money, I promise you, but you must start with a commitment to serve. Type in the chat window, commitment or committed. Are you committed to start with serious serving? If yes, I'll now show you the actual value of this program. The value is a lot. It's much more than 1,10,000 rupees. How many of you want to know what is the final offer? Tell me in the chat window. Tell me now. Only when you tell me now in the chat window, and then I'll do. Let's see how many people want to know. If only one people wants to know, then maybe I'll not tell you. If you want to join, please tell me in the chat window. Tell me now. Come on, everyone, tell me in the chat window. Tell me now. Only then I'm going to reveal the actual discounted price of today's offer right now. Okay, so before I show you the price, I'm going to start a small timer over here of 10 minutes. And this is the timer. The moment this timer is over, this offer expires and all this bonus goes away. You will get all of this, but these bonuses are only for the next 10 minutes. Now, what is the actual offer? That's it. The amount that you see on the screen is the only amount right now for you to become a magical healer, one-time investment, lifetime learning. And here is the best part. The complete program is recorded online, so you will never, ever miss anything. A lot of people have told me, Mitesh, when you do live batches, we have to wait for 1 full month to do that live batch with you. So don't worry. This entire program is fully recorded. You will have 100% recordings with you for a lifetime. And that is why we've been able to keep the amount so low so that you can learn at your own convenience. And the best part, the program is such that many of these parts, because, so for an example, the script, the webinar script, you'll have to pause, play, reverse, play it again, watch it again. And that's why you need lifetime access to this. How many of you would love lifetime access to this? Type in love it in the chat window. Okay. In that case, the timer is on the screen. The link is in the chat window for all of you to join. Once you join, immediately you will get access to this program. You will also see the screen below me. You will see this link. If some of you are right now watching me on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, wherever I'm streaming this right now, you will see this link, miteshkhatri.com/hopay, HOPAY. The moment you pay, you will have immediate access to this magical course and you can actually start becoming a healer right away. Now, once again, I'm repeating, what are you really getting here? Let's go back and see what you're getting. So the first thing, you're getting the basic Ho'oponopono EFT. You're mastering advanced Ho'oponopono, what I made you experience today. You're getting the health part, relationship part, career part, finance part, healing, remote healing part. All this is worth 20,000 rupees. This is going to be completely free for you. We're not charging you for all of this. Then you're also getting the bonuses like ready-made business model, completely free. You're getting the ready-made guidelines, completely free. You're getting complete step-by-step model on what to do to create huge fans, not just customers, not just students, but huge fans, completely free. Ready-made list of topics to create your own YouTube videos, more than 100 list of topics, completely free. Ready-made webinar script. This is worth gold mine. 15,000 I've written over there, but it's gold mine. You're getting this completely free. Ready-made ad script, completely free. How to create your own audios. This program I used to sell for 5,000 rupees. We're giving it away to you for free. Ready-made video making. I used to teach this program for 5,000 rupees. We're giving it away for you for free. All of this in total, 1,10,000 rupees total bonus value. You're getting it now. Once this timer is over, this part of the bonus goes away. Only this part remains, which is only for the amount that you see on the screen right now, one time. And the link is in the chat window right now. Now, important part. How many of you want some crazy, crazy bonus that I showed you by mistake? You want some crazy bonus? Everyone type in bonus in the chat window. I love more. Do you like gifts? I'm going to show you some crazy gifts that you cannot imagine. Type in bonus in the chat window if some of you want some crazy bonus. And the more people type in bonus, only then I will reveal it. Otherwise, I will not reveal it. Come on, quickly. Every single person who's sitting here, type in bonus in the chat window so that we can get maximum people sharing and maximum people receiving this bonus. So here's what we get. When you start your Ho'oponopono healing business, you will need a business card, right? Yes or no? When you introduce yourself as a healer, the biggest headache you will have is, but Mitesh, I don't know how to start business. Okay, don't worry. We'll give you all the resources. Here's an example. I'm going to give you your business card design ready. See this business card? Instead of my photo, it will be your photo. You will get this photograph of this business card. It'll be your name on the top. It says International Ho'oponopono Healer Certified by Mitesh Khatri. You can put your contact number there. You can put your email ID there. Your business card is ready. I will give you a soft copy. You just have to go to any printer. I will even show you which online printer will print it and send it to you at home at a minimum price of something like 500,000 rupees. How many of you would say this is crazy support? Type in wow in the chat window. If you say this is wow, like you will see this kind of support is nowhere. Not just a business card. You will actually also need your brochure. Like let's say you're creating a brochure and you're putting it on Facebook or you're putting it on Twitter or your LinkedIn or your YouTube channel. You don't know how to design a brochure? Don't worry. I'm giving you a ready-made brochure. Look at this, VIP coaching with. This is going to be your name, your photograph, your name over there. Exclusive bonuses over there. 432 powerful healing music. That healing bonus, I'm going to give you ready-made bonus. Available now for rupees 10,000 only. Get in touch. Your name, your photo, everything yours over there. I'm giving you the ready-made design for the brochure. Is this 10x support? Is this 10 times more support than you will get anywhere? Type in 10x if you agree. This is 10x support. I'm not going to stop here. Here's a little more. You will also get your Ho'oponopono letterhead, which means you can actually take this letterhead, print it, and on the letterhead, you can give prescription to your students saying, listen, I want you to do this in the morning, this in the evening, and you can sign over there. Your email ID will be there. Your phone number will be there. People will carry this letterhead printout at home because of you. You can even give this to me to your students on soft copy. If you're doing this on Zoom, give it to them on soft copy. Is this amazing? Everyone type in amazing if this is amazing. Now, you think I'm done? No, I'm not done. Those of you who join right now, only today, are going to get this particular bonus, which I will not give to anybody else other than the ones who are joining today. Are you ready for something totally crazy? Type in R for ready if you're ready for something totally crazy. Okay, listen. In today's world, your biggest identity is not physical anymore. It's digital. It's your website. Now, most people have no idea how to design a website, how to make a website, right? Yes or no? Okay, here's what we are going to do for you. When those of you who join today, but remember, this is only for people who are joining right now. Once you join today, I will create the website for you. Now, let me give you an example of that. Let me show you that website. This website is actually a ready-made website that I've made for all my international Ho'oponopono healers certified by me. And if you go down, you will see the photograph of every single certified healer on our panel. So far, we've got more than 3,000 healers. And when you go on this website, you will actually find your photograph over there when you get your certification. Yes, there is a specific criteria to pass, and we'll tell you what that criteria is later when you join the course. But when you pass, you will actually see your photograph here. Do you remember this lady? Lakshmi, do you remember Lakshmi? The first photograph you see here is Lakshmi. That's Lakshmi here. Do you see this? Okay, so I'm going to click on this and watch. When your photograph is clicked, just like Lakshmi's photograph, we will create an entire biograph of yours over here with your picture. What people are saying. Now, these are not testimonials which are my testimonials. These are going to be testimonials of your students. When you finish doing Hope Nope No healing with your students, you send those students' testimonials to me, and we will put your students' testimonials for you over here. See, these are all testimonials of our students. Biography of yours with proper biography, your entire script about who you are, what you do as a healer, with your photograph and everything. This entire one-page website will be ready. All you have to do is share this website with people, and your identity, your digital identity is ready. Now type in crazy in the chat window if you say this is really, really, really crazy deal, right? Why am I doing this? You would say, simple. I want to make sure that I am giving every possible support to every single one of you to make sure that you succeed as a Hope Nope No healer. Now here is one more crazy bonus. Those of you who are joining right now, and this timer right now, I'm turning it back to 5 minutes because some of you said you're finding it a little difficult to make the payment. I saw some messages over there. So you have 5 minutes more. Okay. So now some of you who have any questions, you're welcome to ask your questions right now in the chat window. I will answer some of your questions. Now listen, there are so many people in the chat window. I see a lot of questions over there. I may not be able to answer all your questions. Please don't feel bad. If you're feeling bad in advance, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. For any future questions, you can always send a message on contact@miteshkhatri.com. That's more for technical support, not really for Hope Nope No questions. But if you have any specific questions about the course, about joining this program, for all those questions, you're welcome to send a message at contact@miteshkhatri.com. Now, one important question that I see here is how long are the videos available? Lifetime. How long is the course? If you sit at one place, you can finish the entire course in 2 days. But I don't suggest that you do the course in 2 days. Do it in 2 days separately, like 1 day, then give 1 week break, and then do another 1 day, finish it like that. Maximum 4 days, which means half a day, take a break for 2 days, half a day, take a break for 2 days. This way you can do it over 4 days. But my personal suggestion, finish it in 2 days. First 7 days, you'll start having your paid client. Second very good question that I have here is, what are the benefits of being a Hope Nope No healer? First biggest benefit, before you heal other people, guess whose healing will start? Because you're going to become a master, because you're going to become a healer, whose healing is going to start? Your own healing. That's the biggest benefit you will get. My mentor told me that when you learn to become a healer, it's like reading Bhagavad Gita. How many of you have heard about Bhagavad Gita? Raise your hands, say, have you heard about Bhagavad Gita? Of course you have. Now they say that Bhagavad Gita, most people read like Arjun, which means they're reading as if Krishna has written. They are Arjun and they're reading Bhagavad Gita. My mentor said, don't read Bhagavad Gita like this. Read Bhagavad Gita as if you are Krishna. And he said, for the first time when you read Bhagavad Gita as if you have written Bhagavad Gita as if you're Krishna, your entire perspective towards what you're learning completely shifts. So from today onwards, you're not just Arjun. You are a healer. So I want you to start seeing things as a healer, start feeling things as a healer. How many of you promise that? You will have to accept that responsibility. It's a big responsibility, but you'll have to accept it. Do you accept it? Type it in the chat window. I accept it. Because just joining the course is not enough. You have to accept that responsibility of being a healer. People are now going to call you sir. People are going to call you ma'am. And you will feel awkward. No more feeling awkward. You've taken this responsibility. Now you got to accept it. Do you accept it? Great. Okay. Last 5 minutes. I'm going to have any more questions remaining. Let me reset that timer one more time to 5 minutes. Chalo. Indu, any last questions that I have not completed yet that you can see in the chat window? We'll take a few more questions before we leave.
How long do they have access to videos, Mitesh?
Lifetime. I'm repeating again, lifetime access.
And if you ever do live session, are they allowed to attend?
Oh, yes. You're allowed to attend again and again and again. In fact, you will also get access to not just live sessions. And what happens after you join?
Is there any community support? Is there a community platform to ask questions?
Very good question. So I'll share the screen with all of you. This is the community support that we've created for all of you. It's a very private community support. It's not the same as the common Facebook group. Because on the Facebook group, people just keep getting lost, right? So this is a private platform that we've created for you, all of you, very expensive platform where all the Hope Nope No students are here. And you can message to them, you can talk to them, you can support with each other. Just today I sent a video over here, and that's it. So you just keep communicating with each other. You see so many people are communicating. If there is an event, in the event section, you will see whenever is that event next. The resources section is there. The music section is here. The bonus section is here. In the discovery area, you can go and find more things about what I'm adding over there. Then in the members section, you can see all the members who are there. Those members who are online right now, if you select online, it'll actually show you who are the members right now. If you see, all these members are right now online, like Sweetie, Digi Bhatt, Aditi Gupta, all these members are right now online interacting with each other. There are so many people. It's a very, very active community. Then if you want to see newest members, you can go here. Like your name will come up here as one of the newest members near you, which means if you add your city, other members, and when they add their city, you'll be able to see people nearest to you. Why? This way you can actually work with other members also. Can you ask me questions in this community? Yes, you can. Come over here, add your questions, type an @, put in Mitesh, my name over there, and Mitesh Indu Khatri name will show up. When you've tagged me and you ask me a question, now the question comes to me, I and Indu answer your questions as well. Okay, so yes, you get access to community support. Other than that, let me show you what happens when you really join. Now, when you join for the first time, you will come to my website, which is the My Courses section. If you see here, this is the My Courses section. Come down, you will see your course, Hope Nope No. This is my platform, so obviously I have all my courses. Platinum members will see all of this. But if you're only part of Hope Nope No, you'll see this course. You see this triangle video, picture? So Hope Nope No plus EFT certification. Click on this orange button that says Access Course Now. Once you've clicked on this, now over here, it shows you your next live session, whenever is the next live session with the Zoom link. Join private community now, which is the community we saw right now. Join private WhatsApp community. We have a private WhatsApp community group where I send messages alone. So it's not a community where you'll have too many people crowded and talking to each other and saying hi in WhatsApp forwards. We don't allow that, so that my messages are not lost and I can keep communicating with you. So there's this join WhatsApp community group here. All your courses are here. If you click on this, your entire course is here. Simple as that. Start watching one video at a time. So for an example, you click on this and it'll, just like how you have on YouTube, your main video is playing and all your other videos are on the right side. Just start watching. Cool. Cool. All right. So all that is clear. Those of you who need to take advantage of this offer today, because I can see one person saying that you're using some different credit card called One Credit Card. Okay. Since it's not working for you, we'll keep this link alive for the next few more hours tonight, and make sure that you do it before midnight so that you're able to take advantage of this offer. Ready, everyone? Perfect. So thank you so much, those of you who've already joined, and congratulations for being part of the magical program. Those of you who've not got an email, please don't worry. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to show up the email. Yes. Subhadas, we got your details. Thank you so much for joining. Congratulations. Welcome to Hope Nope No family. Sinduri, Shri Bhuvna, congratulations. Welcome to the family. Nilaya, congratulations. Welcome to the family here. We see Rumit, Priya Maulik, Gupta Aditi, Amulya, Mysore, Chanda Pandey, all of you. Khushbu Saxena. Then we've got Suman. Suman, congratulations. Welcome to the family. We've got Chatterjee, Shubhecha. Welcome to the family. Then we've got someone SM411993@gmail. Okay, so some of you don't have your exact name in your email ID, but congratulations. Welcome to the family. If I have not been able to take your name, please don't feel bad. That's a long list over there and we got to go. But before we go, one last time, can we complete with Hope Nope No, please? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. See you soon, everyone, to the next session. And those of you who've joined, I will see you in the Hope Nope No session. Log in, start watching video number 1, which is the welcome video now. And of course, when the live sessions happen, you will be intimidated. You will get emails. Welcome to the live sessions also. See you soon. Indu, anything else before I leave?
I think this is good enough. I've answered most of the questions. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I've got permission from my wife to close. I hope you've got permission from your life partner to close, and see you soon in the next session. Bye-bye. Have fun. Let's create magic together. Let's create a lot of healing in this world. Let's be healing partners. Bye.
Started treating my mom also. उनके घुटनों में दर्द होता है, उसके लिए चालू किया है. मेरे डैड की सिस्टर है, मेरी आत्या जिसे हम कहते हैं, उनके घुटनों में दर्द है. तो उनको मैंने ट्रीट किया उनको बिना बताए. एंड देन आई आस्क्ड हर कि इन 7 दिनों में तुम्हें कुछ फर्क लगा क्या, कुछ महसूस हुआ? बोलते नहीं नहीं, इन 7 दिनों में तो मेरा पैर ठीक होना चालू हो गया.
अरे बाप रे.
She does not do it.
एक साल से जॉब में स्ट्रगल कर रही थी, उनको जॉब लग गया और आज फर्स्ट डे था उनका ज्वाइनिंग का. और
क्या बात है
सर, और मैंने 14 साल का मेरी बेटी का कॉन्स्टिपेशन रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम था, वो मैंने क्योर किया.
वाह.
30 दिन हुए सर. जो लड़का 34 साल मेडिटेशन नहीं कर पाया सर, आज मैं 1 घंटा रोज, 1.5 घंटा रोज, 2 घंटा रोज मेडिटेशन करता हूँ सर. 2 घंटा रोज मेडिटेशन करता हूँ. और होपोनोपोनो शुरुआत है सर. 20 दिनों के अंदर मैं गौतम बुद्धा के सबसे बड़े मेडिटेशन से मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन हो गया सर.
अभी तक 25 लोगों को मैं सिखा चुकी हूँ एंड 25 के 25 100% रिजल्ट.
I was a homemaker for last 16 to 17 years and I can't even explain how happy I am. बेबी डिलीवर किया उन्होंने, तो डिलीवरी के अराउंड 24 आवर्स के बाद वो बेबी को निमोनिया तो पता चला डॉक्टर ने, और उसको आईसीयू में शिफ्ट कर दिया. एंड डॉक्टर्स बोल चुके थे कि कोई चांसेस नहीं है, हम लोग कोशिश कर रहे हैं लेकिन आप वो छोड़ दो कि हम बता नहीं सकते कि बच्चा ठीक होके वापस आएगा या नहीं. एंड आई कंडक्टेड अ स्पेशल होपोनोपोनो सेशन फॉर दैट बेबी. Around 5 days the baby was at home.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, he lost her job in 2021. In 2021 she lost her job, and we started healing Ho'oponopono, and now she's earning around 45,000 rupees per month.
Amazing.
Yes.
My God.
There are n number of stories. I can't even tell.
I'm very happy to share that from 0 to 5 lakhs, 5.5 lakhs, my income raises.
Ho'oponopono healing?
Yes. Only.
Oh, that is the highest I've heard. Oh my.
There was a delivery of a lady. She delivered a baby girl. It was not giving any response at all. No response. Oh. And he put his hand on his own heart, and then he put the other hand on the heart of the baby. And then he said the Ho'oponopono prayers. And the baby, she opened her eyes, she started crying, she gave response, the heart beat.
So this way I have done with 200 people, and magically I have the recording. I can show you, people were crying like anything. I have earned like 3 lakhs plus with advanced course, and yes, I have that.
Whoa! So total, how many students have you coached, panel?
तो टोटल तो सर मेरे को ज्वाइन करने वाले 80 लोग थे, लेकिन 30 लोगों ने मेरे कोर्सेज अटेंड किए.
Wow, amazing.
Well, like I have now more than 300 students. 3 students, like
300.
Me and my sister. One of my students was having 10 years of blockage with her son. She was not comfortable, and they were not talking on regular basis. And within a week, she got the result. And now on a regular basis, they in fact do video calling on Zoom and all that.
One of them actually having this divorce problem. She actually got divorced, and after that she was very much upset. But within this 1 week journey, she actually completely transformed herself, and she regained her strength, and she started looking to rebuild her career once again from scratch. And another one is his brother was actually suffering from brain tumor.